We're going to be discussing the Valkyrie troop. This was a request from one of my subscribers. If you have a topic that you would like me to cover in my next video, please drop it in the comments and I'll be sure to cover it as soon as I can. Just going to be having a live replay of a war attack here going on in the background while I discuss some basic trivia about the Valkyrie. As the title of this video hints to, the Valkyrie is the second most unfaithful woman in Clash of Clans, second only to the Archer Queen. These two troops love to walk around the base. They love to not go where you send them. They ignore funnels and do what they want. So this can be very frustrating. We're going to talk about the AI. We're going to talk about what you can do to control these crazy women. So the first thing is, when people that play with me know that when I request Valkyries, the request usually says redheads in a bang bus. That's pretty important. For a bang bus to be super effective, you need to have at least 3. And that's what you need to remember with the Valkyries. They like to bang on 2 hard things at the same time. And that's what's most confusing about people. They will ignore a singular building if they can bang on 2 buildings at the same time. That AI change was back in 2014, which caused them to get more damage out of their splash damage. However, that can cause them to run towards trash building on the outside instead of targeting, let's say, a single expo inside of a compartment, because that's only 1 building. They're going to go for 2 buildings. They desire to bang on 2 things at the same time. They don't have any building preferences. However, if they are targeting a building and an enemy CC troop, an enemy hero, or a skeleton comes into range, they will retarget onto that first and then retarget onto the next building. But that is the only preference that they do have, is one for the heroes and the CC troops and the skeletons, and then second, they love to have 2 buildings at the same time. So that's the basic about the Valkyrie AI. Now we're going to hop into some replays and show you how to funnel them correctly. Alright guys, here with the first replay. Sorry about that. Had to take a brief break. So just going to do a standard Falcon attack here to show you. You're going to start off with a Queen Walk and 5 healers. So we're going to build the funnel on one side. And you're really looking for a place, especially with the Wrecker, where you can send your Valkyries and your bowlers in and really build a nice funnel so that they don't walk on you. So here we're going to have the King and the Wrecker on the other side. My baby dragon here actually goes down to a black air mine, but I send in 1 Valkyrie on the other side to take that down. That's a decent investment because that 1 laboratory could have pulled everything. So you send your bowlers in first, then your Valkyries, a few bowlers on the back end here. Do the Warden last. Here we go with the tornado trap. You see the King is working along the outside. That really helps to keep those Valkyries inside the base so they don't go outside. They only have only 1 route to go right now, and that is towards the Eagle, and they just keep punching down into the center. So they take out, there was an Ice Golem, I think, in the CC, so they take that out first here. But you can see now they're going to spread out a little bit, and this is why that initial funnel was really important. So there's just a lot of troops left up here. The Wrecker is still going. Just going to fast forward here. I'll let the Wrecker go just to get as much damage as it possibly can, but this base is absolutely crushed. And again, it was really the funnel. You've got to give the Valkyries absolutely no choice. If you give them a choice, they will decide to be unfaithful, and they will rock around the base. Go to 4 times here. I'm going to show you 1 more replay on how to funnel Valkyries, and that'll be it for today, guys. Alright guys, last replay here. Going to be using the same army comp. Not too much different than what you saw before, but just wanted to show you another base. We're going to do the Queen Walk here. She's got no really choice to go. She's going to have to go up towards 12 o'clock. That's going to be the path of least resistance for her. And then we're going to funnel everything down into this Inferno compartment. So here comes the King. He's going to be working on some of those trash buildings here. Rage up the Queen, get her through that. It is helpful that the Infernos are on multi. For this attack, it does make the Queen charge a lot better here. Gonna hit the king's ability because I do need to get all that trash. All that trash has to get out of there, or the Valkyries would have walked all the way around the base. So here comes the Wrecker. You do need to put the bowlers down first in this attack because they are a little bit slower. Now the cart's through, and we're going to send the Valkyries. And the only thing, just so you see it here, guys, the Inferno is a single building, but so is that builder hut at the top. However, that Inferno is closer. And if I hadn't cleared any of that trash out up at noon, you see that there are buildings where she can get 2 hits at the same time, so they would have gone up there. So I had to build that really big funnel, but they have absolutely nowhere to go now. So here everything comes in, gonna rage them up, guys, and then they only have the only choice is to go into the center of the base at this point. And then they gonna target the queen there, gonna hit the warden's ability. They're gonna just keep crushing through the base. I love how far the cart makes it in this type of attack, and this base is just absolutely crushed. So the cart's going to make it through here. I am going to let you watch the whole attack because I do want to show you one interesting thing here at the end. Just going to fast forward a bit. But it's really interesting how the Valkyries target here at the end. You're going to see them come in here. That gold storage is down. Both gold storages go down, and then the Wiz Tower and the Inferno. So you can see that compartment with the Expo and the Eagle has not been broken into yet. And if you watch them here, instead of targeting that Expo once the Inferno is down, they're actually going to walk all the way over to 9 o'clock to get that Tesla. And you may wonder, why is that Expo is closer? Well, Valkyries don't like to bang on walls, right? It's like a condom. They don't want to use it. So they're going to go for that single building over there for the Tesla because they don't have to use, they don't have to go through a wall to do that. Whereas the Expo is a single building. Now, if the Expo had another building next to it, they would have gone through the wall because they like to bang on 2 things at the same time. That's very key. So we're going to watch them here. They're going to walk right outside the base. The bowlers, however, they continue to work on the Expo because they do bounce over walls, and they are going to go to the next the nearest building. So anyway, just going to fast forward here. Hope that helps. I hope I explained the Valkyrie. I hope that I explained how to funnel. Maybe it helped you out with your base building a little bit too. That's it for this video, guys. Hope this helps. Please subscribe and turn on notifications, and good luck out there.